Alright guys, so we're here to talk about the Springfield 911. Actually, we're here to talk about the finish on the Springfield 911. There's a lot of videos out there about the reviews of these guns. I really like this gun, but one particular thing about this gun I like. This is a very weird thing. I'm sure I'll get a lot of hate about this. It's the finish. So, this gun is for my wife. I wanted to bump her up past 22. She's been shooting this for years. It's a SIG Mosquito. Alright, bought this gun. It was, I think, $450 when I originally bought it from SIG. It has a nice pink finish. You notice there are some chips at the end. This is a kind of a softer plastic on this gun, and the enamel chips off relatively easy on it. So it's something to look out for. If you're going for the colored guns, try to use a soft holster instead of a clip-in holster. And just for comparison, since we're here, this was $450 when I bought it years back. GSG Firefly, exact same gun. SIG sold the design to GSG, and so now you can get the same gun for $200 now. So yeah, nice gun. All right, so we have the 911. So the thing about it, I was looking at other guns. I was looking at the Walther PK380, which I've seen a lot of good reviews on. I saw someone who actually had one that was similar in color to this, called Angel Blue, and it looked nice. Fired really well. A lot of good reviews. Awesome. However, went to a bunch of pawn shops, which is what I like to do with guns, see if I can find a used version, see what they look like after they've been used for a while. I found a pink and a blue version of the Walther PK380, both of which had a lot of discoloration right in here. Very black, very dirty, all up in this region here. So notice that had the same kind of soft thing that this had. Felt a little cheaper on the plastic, but that may be just because it was a little bit larger, felt like a bit larger of a gun. It didn't really want to come off. So I looked online, saw a bunch of people firing them. Saw the people that were firing them had the same thing. A lot of discoloration along this area here. And I think the problem is that when you fire the gun, this portion of the barrel heats up, and it heats up the plastic. And all that gunpowder residue gets up here, and it's a combination of gunpowder residue, basically powder coating your gun, and heating up the gun and just basically burning the plastic in this region. So all the used guns I found for the PK380s that were in color were in very bad shape. The black ones couldn't really tell, but then it was black, so why would you be able to tell? This one took to the range, and as you can see, there is no discoloration whatsoever on this gun. Maybe a little dirty right there, but that's just from my finger. But yeah, it's great. So the finish on this is a cerakote finish, and it's feels a little more solid, it's just kind of a nice gun to fire. But the thing about this gun though is you take care of it, it will look like this after 1,000 rounds, whereas I don't think the PK380 will. I also saw a PPQ that had the same issue. A guy was trying to sell me a used PPQ 9mm, and same thing. It was just wrecked all up in this region. There's plenty of other gun reviews of this actual gun online, which I'll let you watch, but this gun in particular seems to hold its color really well. So if you're into girly guns and want your girly gun to keep looking pretty, as this one is, I will say this is quite a pretty gun, then I would go ahead and get this gun. Otherwise, just keep an eye out for the type of finish that's on these guns. All right, y'all good one.